Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tequila Talks. Your friend Tequila Bay, and today we are starting a brand new segment of tacos and tequila. We wanted to showcase an actual tequila pairing with some of our great food at El Patron, and I have a fun and friendly guest here with us.
Hi, I'm Cilecia. I worked at El Patron for about 2.5 years now. And yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love our birria tacos and tequila.
Well, that was
too.
before like you had a leave of absence for some particular reasons.
Yeah, a leave of absence, we'll call it that.
Yeah, so Cilecia has been working with us ever since we opened El Patron. I think for the purpose of tequila and what she's learned at El Patron, we plugged her in last minute. It wasn't planned, but we plugged her in last minute to be the guest
Supposed to be at work right
of
now.
Tacos and Tequila. She should be serving some tables. But yeah, I think she's gonna add a lot of value with her experience of tequila culture and what she's learned at El Patron, as well as our culinary pairing and all the guest feedback that we get from our tacos, our food, and just a whole El Patron experience. So today we're gonna be making something that probably all of you have heard of, tacos de birria, specifically the quesa birria. It's been all over social media for the last few years. TikTok, Instagram. You know, the things that you see on social media probably aren't the most traditional execution, and we'll talk about that. But we're gonna be doing the kind of TikTok popularized quesa birria. We have all the ingredients here. Now, I have a team of culinary experts, Monica, Johnny, these people that, you know, blood, sweat, and tears put out great food at El Patron. So, you know, they staged, for the most part, a lot of the stuff that we're gonna be using today, but Cilecia prepped our cilantro, our onion, but everything else is the art and the work of Chef Monica. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. But before, can you pour us out some of that Don Fulano Anejo? Because all this talking is making me a little bit thirsty. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. The quesa birria, we're gonna go ahead and first turn on our stovetop. Let's make sure we're at the right temperature. Earlier we were playing around with it. It started smoking up everywhere.
Sure did.
So
Sprinklers gonna go off
trying to get it
soon.
right. So yeah, for the purpose of the quesa birria, I think that the important part is getting that tortilla with all of that yummy, delicious fat that's rendered from the actual birria making.
The best part.
Monica was prepping all the birria this morning because we also have 2 food trucks now. So our food trucks, they're birria specific food trucks. They're going out, wheeling and dealing. There's a yummy birria. So I think, we gotta warm it up a little bit more. It's fine. So yeah, they're wheeling and dealing birria, and I think it's the most popular thing right now on social media.
Definitely is.
We don't want it to smoke up though, so okay, let's go ahead and set the tortilla down. So it's got all that juicy rendered fat from the beef brisket. We're gonna let it fry a little bit, and then we're gonna do the fun part with the queso. So let's talk about like the history of birria. What do you know about birria from what I've told you maybe in the past, or like what you've seen outside of what, you know, the social media phenom that birria is?
I mean, before I started working there, all I knew was the social media birria. I used to make it at home, just TikTok recipes, stuff like that. But, well, even just now, I just learned that it used to be made out of goats. It was a stewed goat.
Stewed goat, yeah.
I've only ever had it as a beef. But
I'll flip that tortilla over.
I'm scared.
I think I might have added a little too much fat, but it's like a pool of oil. Hopefully it doesn't start. So yeah, for the purpose of this video, I'm not here to teach you any culinary talents, how to make, you know, the perfect birria. Like, that's why I have my kitchen and my experts. Whoa. That's why I have my kitchen and my experts. So we're just here to have a good time, cook some food, but most importantly, drink our tequila. So, Salducita. So we were doing some pairings, some tasting notes. We're trying to get ready for this tequila talks. What did we taste in this Don Fulano Anejo? What can you tell the camera, Cilecia?
Oh, I know that it's oaky. It has some smoked flavors to it. A little bit peppery, like not, I wouldn't say a lot, but
some
like
peppers and some
peppery.
smoke. So yeah, I think that's what made it a good pairing in the sense that the birria is already complex enough. We wanted to elevate that complexity with a little bit more of those spices and the oakiness from the tequila. You see how much that tortilla shrank?
I told you these were the little ones.
Whoa, I think we're gonna catch something on fire, but
I hope not. I'm running.
hope not. I'm gonna add some more cheese.
I was never here.
Again, this is our first take. We're a one take pony here. So if we burn something or something's wrong,
He
just
did
leave a
something wrong
comment.
just now, but I won't say
Leave your
anything.
hateful and judgeful comments. We'll laugh about them later. Okay, can you go ahead and get the birria meat out of the oven? So yeah, we were prepping the birria earlier. It's nice and hot, ready to go, because the last thing I want is to actually burn. Oh no, it's good. We're not gonna burn anything. So yeah, talking about the Don Fulano Tequila. So earlier, Cilecia and I were going over tasting notes. I was telling her a little bit of the history of Tequila Don Fulano and who was making it. And that's really part of the process of me. Go ahead and do that while I talk about this tequila. So that's really the process of my job at El Patron is, number one, like I have a passion for tequila if you guys have been following me around for the last year. So I really want to be able to educate my staff, the people that walk into El Patron, about what makes us special, but most importantly, what makes tequila special from that like mixed margarita cocktail, tequila, that gets dumped in a margarita and completely masked, or that celebrity tequila that doesn't taste at all like tequila. It still tastes good, but doesn't taste like tequila. So our goal is to showcase tequilas and brands that are staying true to the traditions of tequila making. So Don Fulano checks almost all those boxes. What did we say earlier?
Additive free.
They're
So
additive free. Yes, it's very important, in the circles. Let's add a little bit more meat.
Like
Come
they
on.
say, they respect tequila. They're respecting the agave.
Yeah. We're talking about Don Fulano, and they want to respect the agave. They want to respect the culture and the history, and they have over 5 generations. So 200 years here. While I'm talking, you need to finish this taco before it burns or catches on fire. Or
Remember, we
anything.
said you were folding it.
I know, but I'm just now really diving into the conversation. Cilantro and onion.
You want it on the inside?
Don't forget that.
You want it on
So
the
yeah, so we're talking about Don Fulano and 5 generations of agriculture. So the Fonseca family, they were agriculturists when they moved to Mexico from Portugal, and they started the cultivation techniques and providing some of the best agaves for some of the best tequilas of their time. And as they developed these skills and this passion for agave, the Fonseca family just started diving into, are we struggling?
To fold it? Yes.
I know, yeah. We forgot to bring the spatula to fold. Just do your best.
I'm gonna do my best.
Or maybe we can just flip-flop it. Here, let me try.
I told you it's gonna have to be on you.
No, it's good.
I cut those onions at my own risk.
Oh man, here, I'm gonna call an audible. We're gonna fold this way.
For the other side, it'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah, that rendered fat is not really turning that orange that I wanted it to. It's actually getting a little crispy, so let's go ahead and take it off.
You don't wanna flip it with the other side done?
Flip it. Oh yeah, I think we toasted it a little bit too much.
I said we should.
It's okay.
Flat.
It's okay. We're still gonna enjoy it. Anyway, so the Fonseca family, they started this kind of agave revolution with agriculture. And then, now with Don Fulano Tequila, once they purchased their distillery in the 80s, they're checking off all the boxes. They're making sure that they're putting out good tequila. And this Anejo tequila was really, really smooth. It still showcased a lot of those sweet agave notes, which again.
Definitely so sweet, smells good. Smells sweeter.
A little
than
bit,
it tastes,
yeah. A little bit of honey. And as it opens up, it's picking up some more of the sweet notes. Oh, you have your own. But
Sniff yours.
it's picking up some of those
sweeter
sweet notes. Okay,
it
let's go ahead and take this off so we can actually maybe decently enjoy it. Yeah, we're making a mess. Again, this is our first run of tacos and tequila. Please stick around. Watch our next episode of Tacos and Tequila. We're gonna get better.
It'll
and
never look
better.
like this in the restaurant.
Yeah, no, our restaurant it will never look like this. But we just want to have fun.
We'd get bullied right now.
Oh shoot. Let's see.
You can just put it back over to you.
It's fine. It's fine. You see, for me, the luxury of having such a good restaurant has completely shot my desire to be a culinary, active culinary expert.
Definitely eats at work every day.
When I moved into this new apartment, I literally threw away all of my kitchen equipment. I'm like, I'm not gonna cook. I'm gonna be eating at El Patron or dining out. I do love food experiences, so That's really why this
He has
quesadilla.
He has something.
That quesadilla looks pretty yummy, to be honest.
And I think it'll
Let's
taste
go ahead
good.
and top it off. So let's add a little bit of lime. Let's add a little bit of
more of this?
citrus. Ooh, yes. Throw some cilantro on that. And I also brought some queso cotija. So the cotija cheese is a dry aged, kind of like a Parmesan. Oh.
You said you like cilantro.
I said a little bit. Okay, let's do a little queso. A little Salt Bay, Tequila Bay, and Salt. I was inspired by Salt Bay with the Tequila Bay name, so
And now you're
we always
Cheese
gotta
Bay?
pay. We always gotta pay a little bit of respect to the man, the myth, the legend. So we were talking earlier about how at El Patron we want to focus on providing the right ingredients. We use queso Chihuahua. A lot of restaurants here in the Midwest use mozzarella. They're not using the tortilla El Milagro, which is a non-GMO, preservative-free tortilla, and like this makes the difference.
You'll know when it's a
Yeah,
bad
you'll know,
tortilla.
unless it's burnt and you overcooked it. But Johnny and the boys in the kitchen, that elevates our food. That elevates what we want to do at El Patron. And then also doing that tequila pairing. And that's really the most important, why we're here today. I can't believe we're here with a finished product somehow.
Cute.
Somehow we made it.
That's character.
But yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and dive back into that tasting. Let's see as this tequila opens up a little bit more. Let's see what we notice. Again, I think I noticed a little more of that sweetness after it opens up. At the beginning, it was a lot of heavy oak,
Vanilla.
but like that sweet agave component, cooked agave, some vanilla. Yeah.
Very oaky. I'm gonna taste that.
I think oaky on the finish, but like the viscosity of the tequila. So it's kind of right in the middle. It's not too full bodied. It's not too thin.
Not much burn going on.
No, not a lot of astringency. So when it comes to the quality of this Don Fulano, extremely smooth, very complex. And again, I think it'll pair very well with this slow cooked, spice rub, dried chilies, all that complexity that goes into the birria is gonna go right into this quesabirria.
That's all.
Go ahead, just dig in.
That's all I'm looking
Let's
at.
see. Let's get a reaction. Take a bite, and then I'll try it. See our finished product.
Like, how am I supposed to hold this?
I don't know. It's completely. Yeah, it's a little too crunchy, but.
It tastes great.
Woo. All right, let's see. Let's do this taco and tequila. This is the first segment. We knew it. Okay.
We knew Luis couldn't cook. It's fine.
I can eat though.
It's really good.
Oh, it's so good.
It tastes good with the cotija cheese on it.
We're making a mess over here. We're turning Mexican on you guys.
I think we did better than I thought.
So yeah, I mean, we added a little bit of that citrus component. I think that highlights the tequila as well. So it's a symbiosis. So between food pairing, from drink to food, you want to be able to complement both sides. So the food has to complement the drink has to complement the food. So I think adding that touch of citrus begins to highlight some of those sweet notes in the tequila. Really oaky now.
That's what I said.
Really
It's
oaky, yeah. So part of the tasting process, and something that Tequila Don Fulano highlights a lot, is kind of the parallels between like wine making, tequila making, and just the broad spectrum of the influences that make a tequila. So like wine, when you aerate a wine, it starts to develop, it starts to open up, it starts to bring out different characteristics. So I think that's what we're noticing here.
Tastes good.
So Lisa, go ahead and talk about your experience working at El Patron, learning about tequila, learning about our food.
Well,
Obviously, like this is our first time making food.
it's not my first time making food. It's
Well,
my
like
first
here,
time.
yeah.
Anywho, when I started at El Patron, I probably knew zero about tequila. I knew about how alcohol was made. I knew things like that, but I don't know more so now how people are trained, but when we first opened, the things that we did, we were really focused on everybody knowing what's going on. Everyone had tequila training. Everyone went through
Yes.
a whole cycle of at least having a tidbit of what's in Luis's brain when he approaches a table type of thing, which makes it way easier. In that hiatus that he mentioned, I was at a different restaurant for a while, and nobody there knows a lick of anything about tequila, so they kind of just made stuff up, told people this is good, this is good, this is good. But it was like an easy selling point for me to actually be able to sit and talk to someone about it. But yeah, I learned how to taste tequila. Tequila used to be something I just threw it back, keep it moving. Next shot, moving on. I was drinking Hornitos all the time. I don't even want to touch that anymore.
Yeah, now every week I'm bringing in this like high class or high end. And you know, when I talk about high end, like Don Fulano, you're not breaking the bank for this tequila, but like high end in terms of production, in terms of quality. And yeah, Cilecia shared, once she came back to El Patron, she's like, man, Luis, like I was slinging tequila left and right because I did know those talking points. I did tell those customers the nuances and the facts of what made a special tequila or what made the difference and why you want to spend $50, $60, $80, $100 on a shot.
And they will.
So that's really the goal. I think we had some fun here with this taco.
It was definitely fun.
It was our first run.
I hope the pescado looks a little better.
We made a mess. We're gonna be making some pescado tacos next, but like the goal for me with Tequila Talks, with tacos and tequila, with El Patron, with our food truck, is I have a passion for tequila culture. I have a passion for Mexican heritage, Mexican culture, Mexican food. I'm really good at eating it. I gotta work on the preparation part. But again, like the respect of our culinary team, the respect of our restaurant, and kind of the vision and the goal of where we wanna go, which is learning about tequila.
I was gonna say to the moon.
To the moon, yeah, El Patron to the moon. But yeah, learning about tequila, building experiences, whether that's at a tequila dinner at El Patron or just tuning in for
our tours of tequila.
Our tours of tequila, which we do like those curated tacos. But yeah, more than anything behind, you know, in front of the camera, if you guys are watching, just kind of the goofy, like cutthroat, just
this is what a day at work looks
stupid,
like.
yeah, literally just a chaos where, you know, we're trying to jump the hurdles, we're trying to get through, but again, with the focus of the experience of El Patron. So thank you guys for tuning in. Cilecia, thank you for being part of this first taco.
Of course.
We're gonna force her to be part of the second taco, so hopefully it gets
better to do it.
hopefully it goes better. But yeah, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching our first tacos and tequila. Leave us a comment, give us your suggestions. If we didn't touch on anything, please highlight that in the comments. I'll look forward to answering all of your questions. But yeah, our part 2, we're gonna be showcasing our taco de pescado, which is our mahi-mahi, and we're pairing that. That's my mom's favorite. It's really good. Great. We're gonna be pairing that with the Don Fulano Reposado. So stay tuned, check out part 2, and we'll see you next time. Salud.
Salud.